Hey guys, it's Frankie, and this is gonna be my first YouTube video, and like I never thought that I would be saying this, but here I am taking, a leap of faith, and I'm hoping that this goes well. So welcome to my YouTube channel. I also never thought I would say that, but this is a whole new experience for me, obviously, and I'm really excited to see where this takes me. It's currently, I don't even know what day it is anymore. Well, it's quarantine, so it doesn't even matter. So it's Sunday, May 24th, right? I have no concept of time. So I thought today would be a good day to do like an introduction video, quarantine, like my thoughts about what's going on, and also a little get ready with me. It's like 3:45, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but the light is still good. I have nothing else to do. So I thought, why not, I haven't really decided what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm just gonna see what happens, This is gonna go so well. That was sarcastic. So as many of you may know, my name is Frankie. I'm from New York. I'm 18, whoa, and I'm in college. I go to FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology, and it's pretty interesting. Disclaimer, I have no structure for this video, so I'm just winging it. I have no idea what I'm doing. So hopefully I could just talk for a little bit and it won't be too long. I'm enjoying college right now. Well, not enjoying this whole experience, but it's definitely, one for the books. I am an advertising and marketing communications major, and I just finished my first year. So I just finished finals 2 weeks ago, and that was really stressful. I think I handled everything pretty well considering everything that's going on, but I think the hardest part was going from in-person to online, and I think if next semester is online, that'll be easier because it'll already be starting online. So I just want whatever is best. I'm kind of just a whatever, whatever happens kind of person. Yo, these cars need to shut the fuck up. Literally, they do this all day, and it's always the same fucking orange car, and it really gets on my nerves because no one lives on this block, right? So they just kind of take advantage of that. They kind of just go up and down all the avenues because they're a little less, they're not as tight as the regular streets, and it's so annoying. And it's literally all day, and especially at night, because I'm up all night, at least until 2 o'clock. So I hear those motherfuckers all the time, and it's really, really hard to concentrate or not throw myself out the window. So yeah, I just try to ignore them. The people in my neighborhood are just fantastic. Another thing about me is that I'm adopted. So I was born in China and I was adopted when I was 1. So yeah, I have white parents, which is fun. I've had a pretty unconventional life. My parents are both in the music industry. I've had different experiences that a lot of people wouldn't have experienced. I've been to a lot of concerts in my life and a lot of different music related shows and events. Not concerts that I would enjoy, for older people, for what my parents work in, their age group in their industry. So I was just kind of dragged along, and I did enjoy them, to a certain extent. When you're a child, it's kind of hard to enjoy those things when you're surrounded by adults. But I guess that that's what made me so mature and who I am now, because I was always surrounded by adults. I'm also an only child, so I'm always the only child, I guess, or a young person in the room. I just kind of was forced to be mature. So yeah, I'm grateful for that. But, I wish I had siblings or a brother or just a sibling, But being an only child has its pros too. You don't have to share. I have my own room. I get all the attention, which is really annoying sometimes, especially during quarantine. Holy crap, I need to not have attention on me. That's kind of weird because I'm a Leo. My astrology sign is a Leo, which means that I should enjoy being the center of attention, but I'm really not. I really don't, in certain cases I do, but most of the time I don't really like the attention on me. I'm pretty humble, and I'm pretty to myself most of the time. I don't really think that applies to me most of the time, except when it's my birthday or something. Fuck yeah, I want all the attention on me. But most of the time I'm not like that. It's just not my personality, really. So I think I'm just gonna go into a little bit more about like my thoughts on quarantine. I touched about it with school, so I think I'm just gonna like talk a little more generally. You know, as we all are, we're all getting a little antsy in our houses, which is like completely understandable. And a lot of like states are opening now, and New York is starting to open up too, which I'm excited about, but I'm also like nervous, as I feel like a lot of people are, because we're worried about like a second wave of cases. And you know, especially New York, like we've worked so hard, we're just concerned about a second wave because we had like the most cases, so we don't want, you know, to be set back. So I appreciate Cuomo for being so tough on the situation, who is our governor. So I really appreciate his stance on the whole situation, not, you know, opening up like the other states that are, because he knows that if he does open up New York fully, it's gonna be a free-for-all, which obviously has not been working. I'm not saying that like we're not smart, but we can't be trusted, because you know, everyone's been locked up in the house. So by the time they open up New York, you know, fully, they're not gonna have any self-control. Obviously I want to get out and see my friends and whatnot, but I'm also just concerned about my own health and my family's health. And also I don't want to put other people at risk. If you're not gonna do it for yourself, then like do it for your family. If you have kids, like especially young kids who are like being seen as more of a risk now, just do it for them. People are not like, they're starting to let up, which is not good, because you know, we're still in the midst of all this. It's not like it just ended because the weather got nice. Like get a little excited, but don't overdo it, you know, like get some fresh air, but don't like, you know, meet up with people. And I see like a lot of people on Instagram and like Snapchat and like just social media, and they're all meeting up. Like just because the weather got nice, like it's not really smart to do that, because yeah, like obviously go see your friends, but protect yourself and stay a distance so you can still like live your life. Just learn how to adapt and like not give in. And I still haven't decided what I'm gonna be doing yet, so it's kind of like winging it. Also, my brows have never been even because my dumbass, like when I was 13, decided to cut them, like trying to make them even, but of course I wasn't smart enough to know that, so they're like not really the same. So I try my best to make them the same. So during this quarantine, I've been like stressed because of mostly because of school. Now that school has ended, I'm like chilling, I have nothing to do, which I'm totally okay with. Like here I am starting a YouTube channel, finally getting my shit together, finally doing things that I said I was gonna do for months and years. But I think this quarantine like definitely made me realize that I need to like give myself a break more often, because you can't always put so much pressure on yourself all the time. And I kind of like forget about that I'm still a human being and that I need to relax. Because like I always say, like it doesn't matter about my grades, but then like when I'm doing my work, I like push myself so hard and I forget like, oh shit, I have to sleep. I don't know, I'm just like a perfectionist and I really care about my grades, but I also like need to give myself a break, like damn. And I think a lot of people struggle with this, where you know, they want to do well, but then it's at the expense of their well-being. When like you really take pride in your education and you know, you work hard for what you want, like it's kind of hard to like see that you need a break. So yeah, I just think that like a lot of students and like people my age need to like, you know, not put as much pressure on themselves. And obviously, like I said, it's easier said than done, but obviously in like a pandemic you need to chill a little bit, because there's so many other things to worry about. Oh my god, these eyebrows are not the same. Like it's okay to just, you know, chill the fuck out. Moving on from that, now that I don't have school, which I'm really excited about, like I said, I'm doing things that I have been wanting to do for a long time, like starting a YouTube channel, like going through my closet. Oh, this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear foundation. Shout out to Adriana for helping me pick this out. So the first thing I did was like go through one of my closets. Like I have two closets, one of them has my clothes in it, and one of them like has my shoes and just like a bunch of random shit. So I went through that and it felt really liberating, I guess. Like it felt really good to just go through my shit and throw out a bunch of crap. Like, it was just like useless stuff. It was like random notebooks and keychains and stuff like that. Like, I know that we all collect stuff like that, but like, I had a whole closet. And obviously this is the perfect time to go through your crap because we have all the time in the world. I've been working out recently. I started the Chloe Ting Summer Shred Challenge. And even if I don't see results, I'm just glad that I'm like working out and staying active. But I've really been liking her workout routines. And they're like really easy to follow along. And I don't feel like pressure to have to go really hard. I look like Post Malone like with his tattoo right now. I love it. Before quarantine started, I was actually like being consistent with going to the gym, and like for a while during school I wasn't, which I was like really mad about. I was weightlifting, I was doing cardio, I was like actually pushing myself. I don't really like stay active normally, so I'm like forcing myself to just, you know, make changes, because now is the time to change. I think it's a time for everyone to reflect, and I think that's what a lot of people are taking this time to do, and like just make self-improvements and, you know, just focus on yourself. I know it's like really cliche, but you know, we get caught up in everything and like in our lives, so it's just a good time to like reflect on what we've been doing or what we haven't been doing. Before in quarantine, me and my ex-boyfriend recently broke up in October, and I think that I still like, before quarantine, I didn't like give myself time to kind of like get through it. Like, I was totally over him, but you know, I just needed time to like actually, holy fuck, my brush, I mean, it's been broken, but like I need to fix this. Anyway, what I was saying is that I didn't like give myself enough time to just get through it, you know, to like go through the emotions, because I'm not really an emotional person. I don't like showing my emotions, and when I do, I burst out. Like, usually when I have a breakdown or something, it's like everything built up, and then like if like something small will piss me off, and then it'll all just come out. So that's not healthy. And I was dealing with a lot of other shit at the time too. I wasn't feeling like myself. Like, towards the end of the breakup, that was when I started my first year of college, and I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I was so into makeup and doing everything, and at the end of high school, I just like, I lost that, you know, that fire, you know? I didn't have that fire under my ass saying like, you gotta do your makeup, you know, you gotta like work towards your dreams and whatnot. I had no motivation to do anything, and I really hated that. Like, I acknowledged that I wasn't feeling like myself, but I think like after the breakup, it just kind of made me realize like, wow, I am not the same person. So it was good for many reasons. You know, he was a great guy, but it just like, it didn't work out. So I'm not trying to like sit here and shit about him. It was for the better for many reasons, like I said, but it also just allowed me to like be more in touch with myself. So yeah, this year has been very rocky, as everyone can see. Like, after that breakup, everything was kind of just going downhill, and then right before quarantine started, like, everything for me was starting to get better. This kind of felt like a little slap in the face, but that's okay. Like, we're still learning from it, you know? It's the way that you look at things. So I'm just trying to like look at the positive side of it. I still have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I don't know, we're just gonna see where this takes me. I've never used this setting spray before. I ordered it like a while ago. I don't know, like, okay. Oh my god, it smells good. Okay. I'm glad that it smells good. Like, a lot of makeup products just smell like crap. Oh my god, the thing fell out. I'm using the James Charles palette. This is the mini palette, and like, it's a pretty good size. Like, for a mini, like, this is good. I got all these colored liners that I want to play with, and I'm not really sure what color I want to do today, so I kind of wanted to incorporate this. I think I'm just gonna do like white on top, but like a color as the base. I guess I'll go into like my school and my passions, I suppose. So I go to that Fashion Institute of Technology. And I've always wanted to go there. It was my dream school. Like, a lot of people say that go there. So I'm like one of those basic ass bitches, I guess. I went there for a photography course when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13, or like some young, like ripe age or something. As soon as I went there, like, I was like, wow, this is so cool. I really wanted to go there ever since I was young, but I just never knew like what I wanted to go for. I'm currently an advertising and marketing communications major, and I hope for my bachelor's degree, since it's like a 2+2 program, you get your associates and then your bachelor's, I hope to transfer into one of their bachelor programs for cosmetics and fragrance marketing, just because I love the business of beauty. I always did, but like I said, during that time when I was lost, like it didn't feel like that. I was like questioning everything. Like, do I really want to do this? Is it going to be holding me back? And then finally, like during this quarantine, like it made me realize that I love it so much, and like I need to not lose sight of that part of me. I'm trying to like do like a wing with the eyeshadow. Once I started getting back into makeup and like, you know, just being creative, like it made me realize like, okay, this is definitely the path that I want to go into. So that's definitely the reason why I went to FIT, because they have this great niche program that like no other school has. It's so specific. Like you literally could not find this anywhere else. Okay, so I'm back. I did that. I have the base and I'm just gonna clean it up with concealer. I feel I'm like going for a hot Cheetos look. Anyway, so I think I was talking about school. It's just like a really great school. It's great for networking. Everyone is so creative and like motivated. Not like everyone knows exactly what they want to do, but everyone has like a good idea of where they want to go in life. So everyone is kind of like on the same page and has that same drive, which I think is really cool, because it motivates you to want to do better and to succeed. Not like in a competing way, but I guess you could see it as that when you surround yourself with people, like with like-minded people. It's really motivating. Yo, I should do Hot Wheels. Okay, so I'm back. I had to take a little break to conceal this, and I think it's looking really good. I'm really liking where this is going. So I think I was talking about school before I left. I'm really enjoying it. It's just like a really great school if you want to be creative, and it's a SUNY school, so it makes it cheaper, and it's like in the heart of Chelsea. It's just like great all around. Yo, that looks so good. That looks fire. Fire. Oh, that is looking really good. I can't wait to do the other side. Okay, so I've like had to stop talking about school like 3 times just because I added white eyeliner. I think it looks so good. So right now I'm going to add the same colors on the lower lash line. So I'm gonna add this light orange color. It's called 518. This is the light orange, and then the darkest red that I use, it's called You're Kidding, and the one that I put in the middle to blend the two is called Rested. So I'm gonna start by putting this on the inner lower lash line and then put the same darker colors on the outside. I still watch cable TV. This one show that I've been watching, it's really good. I watch it with my mom. It's called The Beauty and the Baker. It's this Cuban family living in Little Havana, Miami. Like the main character, I suppose, he meets this celebrity. Her name is Noah Hamilton, and then it's basically their story. I don't want to like give too much away, but it's just like one of those stupid feel-good shows, you know, like guilty pleasure, I guess. So if you have cable TV, give it a chance. I also tried watching Tiger King, and I just could not do that. Like I got through like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the first episode, and I had to stop. Like that was not it for me. Like I just could not get through that. I don't know why. I think it was like when they started showing them like chopping up the cows for the animals. Like yeah, that's That's a no for me, dog. I just couldn't do it, you know? Like that was a little much for me. So I think this is like the finished eyeshadow portion. So I'm gonna put on lashes now because I'm like really bad at putting on lashes. So I want to do that off camera. So I think today I'm gonna try these doe lashes. These are in the style Crazy in Love. They look like this. So I'm gonna put these on and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I have lashes on now. That took so long. I'm so bad at putting on lashes. I think they look really good. Like they give some definition, but you know, they're not like too crazy where it's taking away. I think it's like the perfect lash. I'm gonna take my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed highlighter, and I think I'm gonna put it in the inner corner just like for a little bit of pop, and I'm also gonna use it as my highlighter just to finish off this. Oh, that just came off. That's great. This broke when I first got it, so it's a little messed up. So I'm just gonna pop this on the inner corner. Wow, I sound like such a beauty guru. I think that looks pretty cool though. Okay, so I put a little bit on the brow bone. You can't really see it, it's really subtle. I'm gonna be taking my Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter brush, and I'm gonna be putting it on the cheekbones and just where you would put highlighter. Oh, yes. I love this highlighter, it's so good. I love this one and the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh my god, these two are like fucking beautiful. You see that shit? Oh my god. Wow. That is sexy. That is so good. Oh my god, that looks so good. I just love to go ham on highlighter. I think it, like, no one's gonna judge you for having too much highlighter on. Unless it like doesn't match your skin tone, no one's gonna say a thing. Like, girl, you go off. And I'm going to finish it off with the Laura Geller Color Luster Lip Gloss. It's like this really like iridescent pinkish color. It's in Bare Topaz, and it's so cute. It's like a light pink, but it just gives like enough color and like definition to the face. It's just really nice. I like it. Ooh. Yes. And there you have it. That is the finished look. I decided not to put any rhinestones because I feel like it would just take away from like everything. So this is what it looks like up close, and I really like how it turned out. So thank you guys for watching my first ever YouTube video. I hope that this video isn't too long when I'm editing it, but thank you guys for watching the whole video, and I'll see you guys soon.